and we have to get our thermometer. So it says "and" it's done. Open it and we'll check if it's cooked. Hi guys, welcome to our channel, and we are here to do unboxing of this air fryer from Gourmia. This is available at Costco and this is 7.6 liter capacity. Let's start by opening the box. So there's this small envelope, and it says "Open to explore a world of healthy eating." So let's see, this is the user manual, some hotlines if you need some help, and some warning notes. Alright, there's a lot of cooking chart here for pork, lamb, frozen foods, for how to use the dehydrate function, and what's the correct temperature for meat, poultry, fish, vegetables, and whatnot. So let's check it later. There's a direction here on how to attach the basket handle and storage for the cord. Also include a rack here that you can also put inside, or maybe for resting your steak when it's cooked. And inside this box is the cord storage that you have to attach at the back, and here's the handle. So it's just a snap-on handle. So I'll show you first. Remove this one, and then we can attach the handle like this way. Just slide it down, and then you can push. There's a click, and that's it. Alright, this is a crisper tray, so before you use this, make sure you wash it. Even this one, we have to wash this prior to using. This one have silicone rubber on the corners that should go inside. Let's remove this paper inside. So we will wash it first, and then we can install this cord storage. And then this hole here, insert the bottom and then push it. Push the top part. There you go. You have to force it to go in, and then to use this cord storage, just do it like this. Then, right, it's a neat looking thing. Let's remove this one. You can use this if you want to make your food closer to the heat element of the air fryer, and also as a second layer if you want to cook two foods at the same time. Let's say at the bottom will be the fries and on top will be the steak. You can use it that way. So after washing this crisper and this basket, you have to insert it downwards. So this is the silicone rubber on each corner. Put it inside. Like that. And then try to insert this inside. As soon as we insert the basket, this will show this power button here, and it says on. And this air fryer have one touch cooking function like this: air fry, roast, broil, griller, dehydrate, reheat. And there's a keep warm here, and there's a bake also. On the left side, there's this preheat. If you press it like that, it will be on white color, which means you disable the preheat. Same thing with the turn reminder. So it should turn blue. So by default, preheat and turn reminder is enabled. So let's go to air fryer. You can see here the temperature is on Celsius and I have to put it on Fahrenheit. So press this 2 arrow up and down, press and hold. Now it went to Fahrenheit, and then here this is the stop and this is the start. You can see it says preheat and still blinking. Let's say you are already cooking. Let's turn it up. Turn up the preheat and then we will start. So that's how it looks when it starts cooking without a preheat. And let's say you want to pause or stop for a while. Just press the square button here. Then you can take it off. And then if you have to do something like put some seasoning or you want to flip it, and then put it back, then it will continue. You stop it like that, it will pause, and if you want to continue, just press this one. But if you will press this square twice, it will end the cooking. And you can also remove that sound. If you press this square, press and hold, then it is muted. You will not hear the beeping sound. And then to put it back, now you have this chime or the sound. So now let's try to cook a pork chop. So I have here pork loin chops, and I'll be preparing the dry rubs, paprika, onion powder, garlic, rosemary, another one is salt, and then pepper. Let's mix it. Some olive oil, okay. There's some excess oil here. I'll be using that to brush the basket. It's okay. And then put some dry rubs. Other side. This one too. Right. That's it. And then I have to wash my hand and I have to preheat. So start, preheat. I did this turn reminder also. I have to choose 400 degrees Fahrenheit and I'll make it around 15 minutes only. And then press the start. Now it's on preheat. So now it says add food. I have to remove this one and then place the food inside. Then put it back. They will start right away. So midway, this one will remind me to flip the food. I don't have silicone type tongs, so I'll be using the spatula. That's fine. And then let's continue. And now it's 70 seconds left. Then get our plate. And we have to get our thermometer. So it says and it's done. Open it and we'll check if it's cooked. So the temperature should be 145 degrees Fahrenheit. 145. Yep, it's cooked. It's going to 160. Same thing with the other one. Same thing with this. 160. Minimum is 145. So both of them are cooked. Now we can transfer it here in the plate and give it a rest. Okay. So here it is. After using it, make sure that this one cooled down before you wash all of this mess. So let's give this a rest, maybe 2 to 5 minutes. So now it's done with the resting. Let's taste it and see how cooked it is inside. Yep, it's cooked all through. It's juicy. Yep, still juicy. It really tastes good. That's it. Thank you for watching, and please don't forget to like and subscribe.